topic we will be discussing today is writing an explicit formula. To write the formula, you have to understand how it works. So, what is an explicit formula?
An explicit formula is an equation for an arithmetic sequence. It defines a sequence as a formula in terms of n. You can find any number in a sequence using this formula. For example, say you have the sequence 5, 3, 1, negative 1. If you want to find the 36th term, write the equation down like this. A times n equals f plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d.
Before we substitute the actual numbers for the variables, we have to know what the variables are. The variable a is the answer. The variable d is the common difference, or the number it increases or decreases by. The variable f is the first number in the sequence. And the variable n is the term we're trying to find the answer to. Now substitute the terms for the actual numbers.
Now we have a new sequence, 6, 3, 0, and finding the sixth term. First thing you do is plug in the numbers. So, first we want to plug in the n. The n would be 6, because you're finding the sixth term. Then you plug in the f, which is the first term, which would be 6. And to find the common difference, the difference between 6 and 3 is minus 3, so you would put minus 3. After that, you solve. Now we're going to find the 48th term of the sequence. So the first thing you do is plug in the numbers. The n would be 48 because you're trying to find the 48th term. F would be 6 because it is the first number in the sequence. And D would be negative 3 because the difference between 6 and 3 is minus 3. Now solve the equation. This is the answer you should have gotten. A to the 17th equals 215. To write the equation, you have to figure out what the variables are. For n, it would be 7 because you're trying to figure out for 7 hours. F would be 60 because it is the first number in the sequence. And D would be 20 because it is going up by 20 each hour. Now write the equation. Now you can solve the equation.